a social enterprise, and I think one of the objectives of your interest today is try to better understand a little bit how you can get funds for your activities. And I will focus on this, maybe sharing something which is new for you, in the sense that I think it is familiar for you, the traditional way through which you can get funds through private investors, pitch during investment events. I think this is quite familiar. In Europe, we also have, beside this, for companies, the opportunity offered by European Union funds. Okay? And this is interesting also for you because some of the European Union programs are opened also for non-European countries, included India. Okay? So this is an additional, I think, opportunity to consider. So thanks a lot for sharing your information. So now I can start. So starting from who I am, so I'm Gianluca Vagnarelli. I'm the founder of iStrategies, which is a social enterprise. At the beginning, we were a startup company. I founded this company in 2018. So my background is it's from academia, because I have been a researcher and lecturer at in a Italian university. Then in 2018 I decided to start my company for two reasons, basically. The first is the fact that I didn't have the opportunity to get a permanent job at university level, but at the same time I need to start, organizing learning activity in my way. Try to innovate more based on my personal feeling. This is why, especially in the public universities in Italy, the academic culture is quite a little bit conservative, so it's difficult to introduce some innovation. For example, try to push the academia to working more closely with companies, for example. This is the reason why I started this company. Where we are based in central Italy, in a rural village, and the name of the village is Offida. Small rural village, but when I say small considering the Italian standard, not the Indian standard. Because for Indian standard, a small village maybe is 50,000 people. For us is under 5,000 people. Okay? 80% of the villages in my region are under 5,000 people. So we have a region in which we have disseminated villages in every corner of the region, and one of the problems indeed is the connection, the transport from the villages, So we are here. You know that Roma is here, central Italy, but on the east side, and Milano is here in the north, in the most rich part of the country, most dynamic part of the country. Consider that Lombardia region, which is the region in which Milano is based, produce 1/3 of the entire Italian GPR. Okay? It's a very productive and industrial region. Basically, through iStrategies, we offer innovative learning solution. We collaborate with more than 40 universities worldwide. One is Woxen University. But we offer also learning residential experiences in Italy, focused on the entrepreneurial skills. This thanks to the collaboration we have with a local wine company, because in our region, wine production is a relevant part of the local economy. So we offer basically to international students the opportunity to come, to networking with our local actors, to develop entrepreneurial skills, and obviously to enjoy Italy, which is always an attractive destination, as maybe you know. So what kind of projects we develop? Yesterday I presented in one class session in Woxen, one of our project we implemented for a local wine company and focused on the safeguarding of culinary heritage. It is a heritage, the so-called heritage marketing project. Heritage marketing means that when the company use heritage, so your patrimony, to create an added value for your products. And I think this is something important for both of us, I mean Italy and India, because we have something in common. We have a rich heritage as a country, okay? So we can use this in the best way. I mean, this heritage not only to conserve or to preserve it, which is very, very important, but also to put in value our territories, our companies, to create jobs, to create opportunities for people. This is what we basically did through this project, that was focused on the intangible heritage. You know that heritage can be tangible, something that you can touch like a monument, or intangible. In our case, we saved the memories of the local food, interviewing our elderlies, basically. We realized videos about it in which these elderly people share what were their habits related to the local typical food, and this company shared the video to the social media as, you know, a way to underline their link with territory, story, and heritage preservation. Thanks to this project, I'm very proud about it, because there is a social side, not only a business side. Thanks to this project, we saved the memory of over than 100 people, former peasants, mostly illiterate former peasants. So the only way through which they could share their knowledge and memories was to be interviewed, because they were not capable to write a book, unfortunately. Okay? Now we have an archive of 140 hours of these interviews. From that archive, we saved 30 different recipes, local traditional recipes, that a professional cook prepare. You know? This was in very few words. This is an example. This project was also object of 2 scientific articles as a way to save at the same time your local intangible heritage and promoting, creating value for company, but also for your destination. But as I mentioned, we also have a learning project. Learning project we developed through collaboration with the universities and thanks the grants we got from European Union. Okay, so we can synthesize our business model in these 3 pillars. So from which resources we receive our revenues? European Union projects, so European Union funds, in short. Corporate projects, because when we develop projects like the one I mentioned, company pay us. Residential courses in Italy, we offer in English for international students, which is one of the 3rd more recent pillar, which is growing. Okay, we usually negotiate and we have a kind of standard course, but then we the university based on their need. For example, some universities instead of just 1 week. We combine, our approach is more focused on non-formal learning. So we prefer to not have students in class from 9 to 5. This is frustrating. What students usually do when they come is develop projects for local companies and present their project in front of the company like pitches. So the company on one side give them feedback, evaluate future with them. So it is a job opportunity for students. So on one side there are these learning, a series of learning experiences, visit application sites, information site, logistics site of a local company, meeting with the CEO, manager to understand how it works in practice. So have